I made it. I did. I made it. That was my first friend here tonight. Yeah, I made it. Oh, that was my first male friend. My first female and male friend. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. So a little bit about me. I'm not my mother's daughter. I'm not your typical Jewish woman. I'm more something of my own generation, where we do things half-ass, we throw a little smile in, and then after that we end it with a little sarcastic remark. Not as structured as my mother's, and it shows domestically. You know, I don't stay home all day and I don't clean corner to corner. But you go to my mother's house and I tell you, you can take your clothes off at the door, run around naked from inch to inch, and when you stand up, you're going to be more polished and buffed than you ever seen yourself before. And I've done the legwork on that. Trust me. You're going to look really good. You are. You want to record me? Anywho. So when you come to my place, it's a little bit more fake it till you make it. For instance, I don't mop, but I do swift. I don't change my sheets on Sunday, but I do a sniff test. Meaning, if I sniff it and it's questionable, I'll throw it in the machine. But if there's no questions, I'm going to give it another week. We all do that. Another thing, I don't cook, but I can defrost a really good meal. And you know, the three ladies in the room, what I'm talking about. You go to the supermarket, you throw it on the stove, you throw a couple of ingredients in, you serve it to your family or your significant other, and you claim it as your own. Because you can always get away with it. You really can. Until that one day that you do that and you break somebody's heart. It can happen. About 7 to 8 months, I'm dating my guy. He's the 8th person in the room. Yeah. I said to myself, let me stop receiving and let me start to give. So I did what any supportive, loving girlfriend would do, and I went to Trader Joe's. And I picked up a bag of frozen turkey meatballs. I got a thing of masala sauce, a thing of chutney sauce. I whipped it all up, bada bing, bada boo. I made it all pretty. He came home, he looked at it, and it was like, bam. All you heard was fireworks and trumpets. He was so fucking proud of me that I became so freaking proud of me. Like, how could I not? We're celebrating my success. I felt really good about myself. So the night went great, it ended, and I said to myself, I'll learn to make these meatballs. I'm going to put a little reminder in my iCal, and I'll make that happen. Push come to shove, though, he told every friend, every family member, every client and every new person that we met about his girlfriend's meatballs. So a lie that was this small became so fucking big that I didn't know what to do anymore. Like, I'm living a lie. Like, we would go to places, and now I'm living a lie. So one day, we're in a diner in Jersey. I said it. We were in Jersey. And the freaking meatballs get brought up again. So I couldn't. So I sat there across from him, kind of just like this. I can kind of show you now, so it's just us. I closed my eyes, I put my hands in the air, and I was like, babe, I didn't make the freaking meatballs. I'm sorry, I've been carrying this lie for so long, and I can't do it anymore. So in that next second, like, I shifted my energy. I felt freedom, I felt release, I felt that real fucking moment, like I don't have to live a lie anymore. And I opened my eyes to the saddest fucking face. Like, if there was an audience behind us, there wouldn't have been a dry eye. There really wouldn't have been. So, and I'll tell you another thing about that. You really do get some meatball karma with it. And no blowjob, my friends, can make up for meatball karma. None of it. And I've done the legwork on that, too. It doesn't go away. It still gets brought up. Speaking of blowjobs and cocks, what is up with sex talk? No, really. I'd like to know. And I'm not complaining about it. I love it. Who doesn't like a little bit of raunchiness? Come on, guys. We all do. But the thing is with me is I get a little tongue-tied. I feel really pressured. For instance, what if I answer back a little too raunchy? Then I'm a whore. And if I don't say anything because I'm too busy analyzing and thinking, he's going to think I'm a dud or there's something wrong with me. And there's nothing wrong with me, for the record. For the record, nothing wrong with me. For example, since we're all family now, first time me and my guy got it on, I'm doing my thing, I feel really good, I feel really confident. I'm a good 10 to 8 pounds thinner in the midst of it. And you can smell it, like the question is coming, like and there it is, like bam, like whose pussy is it? And you know, as a woman, like what the fuck am I supposed to say back? Like, no really, what am I supposed to say back? Did I miss school that day? I don't know, maybe I didn't hang out with the right girls in the schoolyard? I don't know. Because, you know what, no, also, fuck that. Why aren't you giving me examples or options? Like option A, it's your pussy, option B, it's mine, or option C, it's the neighbor next door. Because sometimes options can really fucking help you out during that situation. I don't know if it did. I don't know, babe. So the moral of my little skit is, guys, number 1, don't take recognition for somebody else's balls. And number 2, you gotta brush up on your porn, guys. Brush up on it. Thank you.